morning, 47. The Ark Society's annual gathering is several weeks away, which should give us ample time to prepare. Meanwhile, Mr. Grey has an off-the-books request. Perhaps you should explain.
Noel Crest. One of my best fixes. Before Romania, I left him in charge of the militia. Told him in no uncertain terms to cease all attacks on Providence, stand by and await further orders. Safe to say he did not. Crest and his men have gone rogue, reinventing themselves as a glorified gang of international thieves. They specialize in ruthless spectacle heists with zero regard to collateral damage.
I've seen the man's file. What did you expect would happen?
It's not like I had much choice, seeing as all my best lieutenants were killed by you two.
Fair point.
Nevertheless, Crest is a rabid dog. He is my responsibility, my mistake. I would like your help correcting it.
Current whereabouts?
Ambrose Island, an isolated harbor north from the Strait of Malacca. Coincidentally, one of Wazir Kale's old ports of call. According to my intel, Crest and his men have joined forces with a local pirate syndicate to raid a passing tanker. His goal, a control unit for an Ether Corp satellite being covertly shipped abroad. The satellite is a node in the company's most secure cloud storage network, so they would pay a fortune to preserve its integrity.
What is Crest's endgame?
Extortion, if I had to guess. We don't have the luxury of a full investigation. For us to move against the constant, we need Providence to think the threat is over and lower their guard. Another militia attack on Ether would raise alarms.
I agree. 47. You'll need to eliminate Crest and destroy that control unit, or lock the militia out. The satellite cannot fall into their hands. We'll need a cover story for ICA. Luckily, Akka, the rapacious leader of the syndicate, already has an active ICA contract on her head. Take her out, and we'll even get our expenses paid.
Well, I never had you pegged as a rebel.
I'm warming to it.
Thank you, both. 47, seeing as I know Crest, I'll provide field support. Meet you out east. Welcome to the Andaman Sea, 47. We've arrived just in time. It seems Crest didn't disclose the true object of the heist to his partners, so Akka has seized one of the satellite control unit's keycards as collateral until they can renegotiate. The militia have set up camp near the remains of a colonial outpost. Both Crest and the control unit should be nearby. You'll need to destroy the unit itself or render it inoperable by retrieving both keycards. Knowing Crest, he'll have given his to someone he trusts, but Akka is less inclined to delegate. She should be in the pirate base when she's not out among the locals. I provided you with a GPS tracker. Activate it when you're done, and I'll initiate extraction. The sooner we finish up here, the better.
Hey, you've been nosing around here a lot tonight. Want to make yourself useful?
Maybe.
Oh, don't be so mercenary. I don't have any more coconuts on hand. Help a lady out and find one?
I'll see what I can do about that.
Did you find a coconut for me?
I hope you're all behaving yourselves.
I have it right here.
Trouble with the local.
Oh, that is a
Yes,
good-looking
sir.
one.
I don't want to
I can
hear
tell you've
yes,
worked
sir.
with these
I wanna
before.
hear understood. I want to know that you know what's at stake here.
Come
You
with
don't
me.
stay in
I might have another job for you.
I do, sir.
Oh, that hit the spot at least. Now, are you interested in doing me another favor?
Sure, why not?
There's a local boy. Well, he's a man, you know, but he's a boy. He got very drunk last night, very stupid, and took a box of cigars from behind the bar. We don't steal from our owner here. And I'm sure if Akka finds out what he did, he'll lose a finger or worse. I just want the box back, no drama. I'm sure he'll be as relieved as me if you return it.
I think I can handle that.
You're a very good sport, Dick.
You can think about it.
He lives in a green shack towards the back of the village. His neighbor is a party animal with terrible taste in music, so it's easy to... Were you able to get the cigar box back?
Yes, here.
Oh, look at that. You're a blessing. But if you have time for one more thing, it'll be the very last end, on my word.
Tell me more.
I've been overhearing chatter from the militia boys about someone they're keeping in the ruins. Meanwhile, Akka has been waiting for her inside man to show up. He's supposed to arrange the payment from Chiron's insurance in exchange for the hostages she took. Well, unfortunately, he's missing. Interesting, isn't it?
I'm listening.
I don't think they would let me through. But you seem like you know how to get around obstacles. Am I right? Maybe you'd be able to get a better look. If it is Mr. Shu in there, Akka should know.
I'll work something out.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
A prisoner in the ruins. Might be worth a look. That looks like Mr. Shu, Pirate's inside man with Chiron. I doubt they'll be happy to hear he's dead in militia custody. Maybe we can use that to our advantage.
Oh, you're back. Have you learned anything?
I have.
Oh dear. This will put a wrinkle in Akka's plans for sure. I should let her know. I'm grateful for this. Thank you.
Just glad I could help.
You look like you've got something to say.
Lance is dead. He's dead in the ruins.
What are you talking about? Shu hasn't even dropped yet.
And the mission must have gotten out of order. Probably in
Thanks
case your
so much.
patient went forth. Then he died. Or maybe they killed him. Either way, he's gone.
All that talk about partnership and he goes and does this. What he wants to do. Desperate for their scraps. I'll show him. I'll make him beg for his life.
Not jump to conclusions.
This has nothing to do with you. Stay out of my business. You, like the signal. I'm ready to start the meeting.
Right away.
They've lit the signal for the meeting. I assume you have a plan in mind, 47.
Feel free to grab a drink before we start.
I think I will.
Oh, I really appreciate it. You see yourself as a real chess master, don't you, Crest?
What do you mean?
The case we took? The controller. You decided what I did and didn't need to know about it. You manipulated me and my men to do what you needed without asking for too much in return. That was your strategy, right?
I really just didn't think you'd want to know. Your hands are cleaner that way.
Oh, I appreciate your consideration then. How lucky that you know what's in my best interests when I clearly don't.
I didn't say that, Sinha.
Oh, you did. With your words and your actions. I'm sorry. Would you mind if we got some air? I can feel it.
Sure. Some fresh air would be a good idea. Just hear me out. You know I want our organizations to have a strong relationship with each other.
You have a strange way of showing it.
Between your network of insiders and the connections you've made with other pirate groups, your syndicate has a lot to offer, but so does my militia. We could extend your reach inland and provide technology to up the overall sophistication of your ops.
And I'm sure you could. The problem is that I don't want any of that.
I might have other assets of more immediate interest to you, but you need to give me something to work with. What is it that you actually want out of me?
I want associates who respect me enough not to fuck with my business, Crest. That's it.
We're just talking in circles now. This meeting may have been premature. Take some more time. We can iron this out in the morning.
That's a good idea. Hope you find the view from here enjoyable at least. I'd hate to think the walk was for nothing.
Huh? Oh, sure. Probably the best vantage spot on the entire island, isn't it? Hell of a view of the ocean.
It is. Do you like the ocean?
Yeah, always have.
Me too.
Well executed, 47. Evidently, Akka was more than happy to do our dirty work.
She's always treated me.
That's one problem taken care of. Goes Akka. Remarkably efficient, 47, as usual. Now you just have to deal with the satellite control unit. Look, that's the control unit there. You'll need to either destroy it or deny access to keep the ether satellite out of the militia's hands. I'd be lying if I said I didn't regret some part of this. It's safe to say I don't pick my allies for their congeniality, but they aren't all like Noel. There are good people here. People who want the same things we want. But now's not the time to get sentimental. Well done. With the control unit in pieces, the satellite's no longer our problem. I'll let Diana and Olivia know this is